I'll be breaking down how I believe each group will end up in the group phase in the second round. Another video will be posted with my quarterfinals and beyond predictions. Starting with Group A, I have Italy and the Dominican Republic moving on. The Philippines have home court advantage, but I don't see Jordan Clarkson in the squad getting 2 wins. I'm interested to see how Karl-Anthony Towns leads the DR. In Group B, Serbia is no question advancing, but it's the second spot that will be a dogfight. I've been hearing a lot about South Sudan, and they mainly just have to defeat China, who now has Kyle Anderson. It's a close one, but I have South Sudan advancing. Now, Italy, the Dominican Republic, Serbia, and South Sudan will all be in the second round. Simone Fontecchio's Italian squad will move on for sure. The DR and Serbia will be what determines who advances. Even without Nikola Jokic, I still believe Serbia advances for the quarterfinals. Nikola Jovic is the player I have my eye on for that team. Group C will have the United States moving on with no competition. Greece is missing Giannis, Nicolaitis, Tyler Dorsey, and a few more, but Jordan, New Zealand do not have enough to defeat them. Group D, in my opinion, is the weakest group. Lithuania and Montenegro will advance, but the competition is quite weak there. Mexico and Egypt could prove me wrong. Now with USA, Greece, Lithuania, and Montenegro in the second round, I think it's another easy prediction. It's going to be the USA and Lithuania. My biggest concern for the Americans is how weak the competition the team plays in the first 2 rounds, but Montenegro could also sneak in over Lithuania. Moving on to Group E, which is the most difficult. Lauri Markkanen is the best player in this group, but I don't see Finland advancing. He would have to legitimately be perfect to defeat Germany or Australia. Anything can happen, but I love those 2 teams. I don't think Finland has enough to beat both of them. I have Australia defeating Germany, and that will be massive in determining who wins to the quarterfinals. In Group F, it's a fight for the second spot, as nobody has a chance against Slovenia. I think Georgia has more talent and experience than the other 2 squads, and with that alone, it'll go 2-1. This second round group is crazy. Either Slovenia, Germany, or Australia will not advance to the quarterfinals. I'm curious to see if Luka Doncic's squad having an easy first round will hurt them against 2 teams who have the opposite. Keep in mind, Goran Dragic is not playing a Vactor Contra Torres ACL. But with that being said, I still have Slovenia and Australia moving on. I think Australia could win this entire thing, same as Slovenia. Germany's another really good team. Some people have them as second, but I don't see it happening. This is the hardest group in the second round. Let's talk about Group G, which I think is the easiest group to predict. Spain will go 3-0 and Brazil will go 2-1. Group H is the second toughest first round group. France will move on as they still have the core of their roster and could win the World Cup, but Latvia and Canada are closer than people respect. Canada has to start talent, but the Latvians aren't an easy team even without Porzingis. But Canada should be able to go on to the second round, but I wouldn't be shocked if Latvia ended up getting a win. Spain, Brazil, France, and Canada are a really good second round group, but I'm going to have to go with the 2 teams who have the most experience in international basketball. That's France and Spain. Even without Ricky Rubio and Lorenzo Brown and the Gasol brothers, this team will beat Canada, and I'm curious to see how far they can go into the tournament.